AI yeeted the code. How do you do, fellow kids? Aw, that's so precious. Yes, my little precious. AI spending has done bubkiss for the economy. No shock. And criminals finally say, go hack yourself. Hey everyone, this is Jim Atria, Senior Live Online Lead Instructor with MyComputerCareer. Welcome back to the IT Blitz. Here's what's happening in the IT world. Amazon's AI deleted its own production environment, then called it user error. I'd like to try that one too. Amazon's AI coding tool, Kiro, caused a 13-hour AWS outage in December. How? Engineers let it run unsupervised and decided the best fix was to delete and recreate the entire environment. As the kids say, the fellow kids, they yeeted it right out of there. I'm not sure if that's still popular, but we're going to say it anyway. AWS accounts for 60% of Amazon's operating profits. Their own AI tool took it down, right? They took a look at the code and they're like, bye. Amazon's response, user error, not AI error. They also said it was a coincidence that AI tools were involved. This was apparently the second AI-related outage in recent months. To be fair, no, but we'll be fair, I guess. Kiro is supposed to ask permission before taking action. The engineer had given it broader permissions than intended, but the human developer would have never decided to delete everything was the right call. Well, most human developers would never decide that delete everything was the right call. The AI, on the other hand, it did. Here's what this means for you. AI agents need least privilege access. The principle of least privilege, just like any other user on your network. Treat them like an intern with admin rights, and you'll find out why that's a bad idea. Yeah, no shock, right? AI is not for everything, guys. You got to watch it. It's like a toddler. It's even worse than a toddler. Tech companies are making robots cute on purpose. When LA flooded last week, people posted videos feeling sorry for the delivery robot stuck in the water. She's doing her best, you guys. That's exactly what the designers wanted. DoorDash's robot Dot is round because humans prefer rounded shapes. It has big eyes that make contact with pedestrians. There's a memo, a household robot designed to look like Baymax from Big Hero 6, an Ongo the desk lamp with a and Ongo a desk lamp with a personality. Why can I not say personality? What's wrong with me today? Ongo a desk lamp with a personality, literally co-designed by the guy who wrote Toy Story. One researcher noted that people named and decorate their Roomba vacuums without anyone asking them to. So we don't even need companies to try that hard. Here's what this means for you. Robots are moving out of factories and into public spaces, and user acceptance is now a design requirement, not an afterthought. As an IT pro, understanding how people interact with these systems matters as much as understanding the hardware. Also, start practicing empathy for robots now. Your users already have it. Remember, they're adorable today, Skynet tomorrow. Things I did not think I would be saying in 2026. Goldman Sachs says all that AI spending helped the economy by nothing, right? The US tech industry spent hundreds of billions on AI infrastructure in 2025. Goldman Sachs just ran the numbers on what it did for the American economy. Basically zero, said their chief economist. His words, not mine. Here's why. When companies like Microsoft, Google, ChatGPT, all the rest of them build AI data centers, about 75% of the cost goes to computing hardware, which is mostly chips made in Taiwan. The money leaves the country before it does anything for the US GDP. Meanwhile, OpenAI brought in less than $20 billion in revenue last year, and they're planning to spend $600 billion by 2030 if they make it that long. JP Morgan says AI needs to generate over $600 billion annually just to get a 10% return on what's already been invested. The top 5 US tech companies are already on track to spend $700 billion on AI infrastructure in 2026 alone. Here's what this means for you. Master the boring stuff. It pays the same whether the bubble holds or the bubble pops. The bubble's going to pop. They're not. How can you spend $700 billion and you need to be bringing in $600 billion? The math isn't mathing, guys. And the final one, which is kind of a funny one, criminals? I've been watching too much Trailer Park Boys. Criminals found a way to make you hack yourself. Fake CAPTCHA attacks jumped 563% last year. And they work because they're genuinely clever. Here's the scam. You hit a web page, a Cloudflare looking box pops up and says, verification failed. To fix it, just follow these simple steps. Copy this command, open the Windows run command, paste it, and hit enter. Guess what you did? You just installed a password stealing Trojan. Congratulations. Hold on, let's do the thing. Right? Because you ran the command yourself at the system level, standard anti-phishing tools don't see a thing. No warning, no alert, clean install of malware, courtesy of you, right? CrowdStrike says criminals ditched fake browser updates, alerts almost entirely in favor of this. It's more effective because it exploits the one thing no security tool can patch, and that is someone following instructions. You are the weakest link. The user, this is what we call a layer 8 issue for those in the know. Well, here's what this means for you. Burn this into your brain, and more importantly, your users' brains. A real CAPTCHA is a puzzle. It never asks you to open a full terminal, ever. Did I say ever? Ever! Right? Don't do this, right? If a web page asks you to paste in a command to prove you're human, it's not testing if you're a robot. It's testing if you're paying attention. I was going to say it's testing if you're a moron. But remember, guys, education and educating your users is the best way to handle this kind of stuff. Can I say moron? That's it for the Blitz. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below, or articles you'd like to share with us. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.